Okay, welcome back to watching me get my ass kicked at Super Mario World. We're playing Panga's Kaizo Kindergarten, which is retraining us in preparation for Mario Maker 2. So, if you guys don't know what this is, go check out my first couple videos. But basically, we're just going to dive right into it and pick up where we left off. The last level... it took me about 2 hours to blast through the one level. I couldn't get the regrabs right. So here we are on this one. This one probably going to be just as tough. I'm going to try and keep this episode to around 25-30 minutes, but we'll see what happens. Today, my player 2 sitting here next to me is Dart from Stranger Things. So... got a little villain action. I don't know if he's a villain. Is he a villain? I don't know. We're also drinking coffee cup out of our Stranger Things coffee mug. And our coffee today is brought to us by McCafe. McDonald's coffee is pretty darn good. So, let's get into it here. In some situations, you need max height from a low bounce off an enemy to avoid death. To do this, release B right before bouncing off an enemy. After the bounce, hold B. So release it right before bouncing and then B. Pressing B too early will give you a high bounce. Pressing it too late will not give you enough height. So what am I doing? I want a low bounce. Okay. Let's run. Okay, so I need a big jump right off the start. Bigger jump right off the start. Oh, even bigger. So yeah, this is kind of what this video series is all about. I die a lot. Still not leaving early enough. Am I leaving too early? What's going on? Okay, hold on. I jumped way too late there. Maybe I have too much momentum and I'm getting the height, but I'm going forward too fast. So we're going to run to the edge and then stop. We're going to start back here. Yeah, right there. That was not enough momentum at all. Oh, come on. So I don't know if I want my T-pose or not. Okay, here we go. What? No, I definitely need to have full head of steam here. Okay, why am I not making this jump? This is hard. I did not leave early enough. One problem with this is that I'm playing an emulator on a pretty underpowered Mac computer right now. So I feel like if I was playing this emulator on something that had a little more horsepower, like I'm really working this computer to the bones right now. I know, it's not asking a lot, but just having my camera going and running an emulation and I'm doing a screen record to capture the video, it's really working overtime, which is kind of sad. But I'm just doing all this on a 2014 Mac Mini, I believe. What the frick am I doing here? This is gonna get really discouraging. Oh, come on. What am I doing wrong? In some situations you need max height. Okay, to do this release. Why can I not? Okay, so what I'm seeing here is I'm having input issues with my controller. You'll see up in the monitor there, it shows which button I'm pressing. So Y holds, X holds, A holds, B is tapping. So I'm just gonna turn this off and deal with this because I can't like A, I can do a long jump, which gets me max height, but B, my controller thinks I'm just baby tapping it, like super fast, which is cool, but that's not what we want. So, I don't know. I'm using the 8-bit do controller, SN30 Pro. I've never had any issues with it before. But I don't know, we might have to rip this bad boy open later and see what the issue is. I'm just gonna go into my settings here and see what I can do to get this sorted out, and then we'll pick up right here where we left off. Alright, well, we got the issue sorted out, I guess, kind of. As you can see, it's now a long press on the B, which is good. Long press on everything. None of my inputs are flickering as my B was before. Doesn't seem to be any issues with the 8-bit do controller, which is good. I was worried. I've had no issues with them. I really think it was just a weird Bluetooth communication with my Mac. But as you can see, now we have no problems making over the munchers, which is great. So, yeah, we're gonna try and get through this level in like 20, 30-ish minutes. If it goes any later than that, we're gonna stop it because I'm not gonna put up another 2-hour video of me trying to beat one level. Oh, that's good coffee. Who's excited for Stranger Things? Exactly, I sure am. What am I doing here? I gotta relearn what I'm doing. Low bounces. So I'm jumping. I'm gonna release B before I hit, and then I'm gonna press it again. Okay. Do I want to run the whole way, full momentum, or do I want to stop? I think I want to stop. Okay, that's wrong. And yes, I realize my camera's out of sync. Again, if I can't even get my controller to sync up. Oh, okay. Well, we got that first part right, but I gotta low bounce it now. If I can't even get my Bluetooth controller to sync up properly with this old piece of poo computer, you can imagine how difficult it is just to even get this set up functional. So, I would really like to... What am I doing here? Okay, hop over, let go. Low bounce. Release B right before bouncing. After the bounce, hold B. Okay, I don't. Too late. Okay, so I want to... Hold on. Release B right before bouncing off an enemy. So I'm going to jump, let go, and then hold it again. Okay. Yay, I did it! Okay, well, we got the first part done. And considering we're only 3 or 4 minutes into the video, I don't feel so bad. Woo, I freaked out. I would like to get that without having to stop at the edge and back up. So I'm just trying to figure out where I gotta jump to make that work. That was too early, that's for sure. Maybe I'll just stop at the edge and start it again. Yeah, I'm just gonna run to the edge, or else I'll be here all day just figuring out how to time that jump. And this training really isn't about timing, it's about, well, I guess it is. What am I doing? Okay, so let go and then tap it just after. Nope, I let go too early. Alright, well, yeah, we got about another 20 minutes of watching me do this, and then we'll go. Where was I going? I think I was talking about I'd like to buy a proper gaming computer, something faster that can handle everything, and hopefully even start Twitch streaming and stuff like that down the road, but definitely not at that level yet. What did I do? Let go earlier? Whoop! Okay. Okay, I tapped it. I think I tapped it too early. The whole point of this video series, guys, is I'm just trying to get better at Super Mario World. So that I could be better for Super Mario Maker 2, which comes out in 3 days. 3 days from when I'm playing this. I think this is gonna go live tonight too. That's good. Okay. It's hard to decide if my input is the issue or if computer lag is the issue, right? Like I can be doing the absolute perfect input. There we go. All right. I mean, it's just the first section, but still. Anyways, it's hard to tell if it's my issue or... Like, I feel like I jumped there and my computer didn't pick up the signal fast enough. Okay, so I gotta start back. That was too far. Okay. So, jump. Nope. What am I doing? Let go, bounce through. It's too big. Alright, so yeah. I'm all over the place today. What do I gotta do there? Do I gotta do a regrab on it too? I don't know how many of these lessons add yesterday's skill. I know there's a test level coming up. There we go. Okay. So I know there's a test level coming up at the end of this world, and that is definitely going to incorporate all my skills that I've learned. But I don't know... Like, I remember when I was in frickin' grade school, you know, you do something in math, right? You'd learn your multiplication tables, but then at the end of it, there would be that, like, extra level question on your exam, where it's like, you know, 27 out of the 30 questions are just straight multiplication. But then the last 3 are like multiplication, and then also addition. So it'd be like 8 times 4 plus 3. It's like, oh, now I gotta remember how to do adding too. I don't know, maybe there's a math teacher watching this in the comment section, and they're like, oh, bad math, you gotta do that all out of order. But that's not the point of that observation. The point is, if this is multiplication, and regrabs were addition, then at the end of this multiplication teaching lesson, am I also going to have to incorporate my regrabbing, aka addition? Alright, this is quite the challenge, to be honest. Oh, it feels good when you do get it. There we go. Okay, so I got a low bounce. That was close. I feel like these levels I gotta just hammer, like... That was close. That was my closest yet. So I feel like even though in these videos I might be able to get this thing done in like half an hour, I feel like half an hour is not enough training for me to actually be good. So I feel like I do need to go back through after and just re-hammer these lesson plans. And I kind of do like that math analogy, right? Like multiplication tables, right? You need to kind of just know it muscle memory, like inside and out. You know, 3 times 8, 24. Just like to not think about it. You know, 69 times 1, 69. So I need to be able to do this without thinking every time. Okay, press, long hold, release, double tap. You know what I mean? Because when I'm getting into the Mario Maker Super Expert difficulty, I will not have that ability to really... If you guys came to this episode from my last one, this is probably a much more mellow viewing experience. I filmed that a few days ago actually, and I had to take a break. It was getting me so worked up. But spending 2 hours, really. Okay, spending 2 hours on basically one single jump in that level was really, really disheartening. I rewatched that level with my daughter over the weekend. She had a hilarious time watching me suffer. But I'm pretty chill right now. I'm looking forward to Big Brother tonight. I got a baseball game to go play, so I'm really in a pretty good state of mind. I had a really good set 2 nights ago. I'm a stand-up comedian. Oh! And it was a really hot crowd. I give the crowd more credit than my actual material that I was doing. But everybody killed. I did really good, and it was my first time where I'd really done well with this new material that I'm working on. So I've been working on it for a few weeks now. And I just keep having a hard time with it, you know, like I can get one bit of one joke to really kind of go over well, but I haven't been able to string it all together. And on Sunday I had an awesome set, but like I said, it was a really hot crowd. I mean, everybody on the show killed. I mean, a bunch of great comedians too, so not to totally discredit them, but I do feel justified undercutting my own performance. But no, everybody did great. Crowd was awesome. So I'm feeling good about myself right now. Just kind of coming off that. So Sunday I had that good comedy show, and then last night my daughter plays sports, and getting close to the end of the season with her, and she's having a great time with it. I'm not officially coaching this year. I coached her last year. Talk about a frustrating experience. Coaching little girls fast pitch. I don't know if you guys can hear, my neighbor's dogs are barking out in the hallway, so if that's brutally annoying, you can just let me know in the comments. But yeah, so coaching my daughter's little league last year, I mean, it was great. I loved it. But I like being able to spend more time with her directly. And I just found that I was divided 9-10 ways between all the other kids. So this year, I need more speed for that. So for this year, for her ball, I decided I wasn't going to coach in an official capacity. Okay, I think I'm letting go of this too early. So anyways, I've still been really active with her team, but I just haven't been you know, I'm there every night, and we work on her pitching and her hitting, and we always go up early, and we go up like practices at like 6, and we're always in the field by 5. That's her decision, not mine, so that's really awesome. It's good when kids love sports. Okay, so I think what I was doing before was I was still in my regrab method where I was tapping and like letting go, and I think right now I want to work on kind of the opposite, where it's a hold and then let go just before I hit them. It's a little bit early, I think. Whoop. Wait. Still working on this technique. Anyway, she's really inspired. I was way too early. She's really inspired me just by her hard work, because all the work that she puts in at batting practice, and then to see the results that she gets towards the end of the season, right? Like, to watch a little kid just struggle all of last year with her hitting, really figure it out by the end of the year, and then to see that progress carry over into this season, and to see her just like build upon that success and that hard work that she put in has been really, really incredible. So, in a way less important way, I'm taking that inspiration from her, and I'm putting it into my, and I'm putting that inspiration into my Super Mario. Okay, so you guys notice I'm pressing the X button and B to jump. So a lot of people, when they're doing the B's, they'll hold the Y button to jump. You guys, sorry, look up there. And then when they're doing the A, like the spin jump, they'll hold X. Y and X are essentially the exact same thing. It's the run button. So a lot of people will hold that for that. Ooh. But I end up doing this move on the controller, right? Where you're holding it down and you gotta go. Right? So it's like this weird rocking motion, but you have to always hold that down. It's the same with the X and the A, right? So it's this motion. And I just found that was really difficult. So I've recently switched up my grips. So I use my index finger, and I hold down the X. So X is always held down, and then I just use my thumb to tap, right? So if you guys are wondering why the controls say I'm holding X to run and B to jump, that's why. I just find it easier to just hold it like that. Run's always held down. And I mean, I'm just able to work my thumb better that way. I mean, I'm still not very good, but it feels easier for me. I don't know what happened there. Oh, we're at like the 20-minute mark already, and I've done very little progress. Okay, we're gonna do this 1,000 times until we finally get it. But yeah, we're gonna, you know what, I'm just gonna skip ahead now. So I'm gonna keep going here for the foreseeable future. I don't have to leave the house for another 90 minutes. Hopefully I can beat this level before then. I'm gonna keep the camera rolling, but I'm just gonna skip ahead so you guys aren't sitting here watching me for 80 minutes doing the same friggin' maneuver. So we'll skip ahead. I'll see you guys when I get this done. Hopefully I get this run done tonight. And yeah, we'll get this up. But in the meantime, Super Mario Maker 2 comes out in 3 days, this Friday, June 28th. And I checked with the local EB Game Store to see if they were going to do a midnight release. I remember midnight releases from when I was a kid. Like, well, teenager, I guess. But we'd always look forward to like the new Call of Duty right at midnight. So we'd go line up, we'd get it, and then we'd stay up all night playing it. Wow, that was a good maneuver. So I wanted to share that with my daughter because she's really excited for Mario Maker 2. So I was hoping that they were going to do a Mario Maker 2 midnight release. They're not. Apparently midnight releases really aren't too popular anymore. Especially given the fact that so many people are doing digital downloads instead. You know, you can download a game, it's all pre-installed, and then at midnight it just activates. So you don't even have to leave your house. You just wait up until midnight, and then the game turns on. So, I mean, that'd be cool, but it's not the same experience of, you know, you go to the store at like 11 o'clock, 11:30, you're waiting around with your friends, you're all hyped on the game, you're talking about it, and then, I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys miss midnight releases for video games? I sure as heck do. So, or did you guys have midnight releases still where you live? I'm in Canada, and that's as specific as I need to get. But, yeah, where I am in Canada, we don't have midnight releases anymore. So, the guy at EB Games said Nintendo might do one, like, once a year, but he said that's very rare. So, and he said that they were not doing it for Mario Maker. So, maybe Zelda Link's Awakening this fall. Pokemon, maybe. They didn't do it for last Pokemon though, so I don't know. We'll see. Maybe that's a good topic for next episode, so we can dive into midnight releases, and we'll just have a discussion in the comments below. But okay, I'm gonna fast forward with the magic of television, and hopefully when I come back, it's my final run and I'm beating this level. So like this video if you like it, subscribe if you really like it, and of course hit the bell if you think it was really, really ridiculously good looking. Bye bye. Okay, so we just watched Panga go through it. He was saying that you do want to like let go early, and then when you repress it is right on contact. It's like that. Still wasn't perfect, but that's the idea. So we're gonna keep fiddling around with this. See if we can get this to work now. Hopefully this improves things. That's much closer, much closer. So I'm happy with that progress already. I think I gotta hold that. It's a quick tap that I was doing. Yeah. So that's what it is. I think I want to do long taps. That was too early. So here we go. Should have let go a little earlier, I think. Still too early. What am I doing now? All right. Well, we'll keep fiddling around with this, and then we'll come back and see the progress I'm making. Oh, I made it! Woo-hoo! I don't know if you guys can see that, but my Mario kind of stutters as he runs, and that drives me nuts. Alright, now on to the real challenge. That was just ugly. We're gonna try this a couple times, and then we'll call it a day on this video. I'm gonna keep fiddling around with this, and maybe we'll put up episode 6 right away as well. But yeah, while the credits fade here, like if you like this video, subscribe if you really like it, and hit the bell if you think it was really, really ridiculously good looking. Thanks for watching, guys. So that's the right idea, but I gotta do that second one early.